This video is going to be more of a reminder to you. I want to remind you that you possess the right to pluck the weeds out of your garden. You have a garden, right? You created a garden. You are the garden, your energy, your spirits, your mental health, emotional health. And you have the right to go to that garden any day out of the week, anytime. And just take a look, just take a peek, look at the garden, look at the trees, look at the grass, and if you come across any weeds, anything that you don't like, just simply pluck it out. What makes you think that you cannot do this? What makes you think that you don't have the right to do this? You can do this. For those of you who don't understand by now, this is just a metaphor. It's just an analogy, right? But what I'm trying to say is, if you have people around you that are negative, that don't believe in you, that are making your life more stressful than it probably already is, then you don't have to stay with those people. You can simply just choose to ask them to leave your life, or you can just remove yourself from their energy. You just exit their life and just stop talking to them. It can be friends, it can be family members, it can be, people that you're romantically involved with. It could be anybody. You have the right to do this. Never forget this, man, all right? Never forget that. You can, you have the right to make sure that your garden is looking beautiful and feeling peaceful at all times. It's clean. It's the way you want it to be. Right? And if someone else, walks into your garden and is like, maybe you should plant some of these kind of flowers here. Maybe you should take those flowers out, and replace them with a tree. Maybe you should do this. Tell them to get out of there. Tell them to not do that, because what the hell? It's like, this is your garden. Like, no one should dictate how you want your own garden that is unique to yourself. It's how you want to do it. That's the only thing that you really have control over in this life. Right? You can decide and choose how you want to build your life garden. And if someone doesn't like that, then they're just not the right person for you. They're not meant to be inside of your garden. But the people that do like it, they're gonna be amazed by the way in which you created that garden. They're gonna love it. They're gonna naturally just fit in. They're gonna understand it. They won't judge it. They won't ask you 1,000 questions. Hey, why did you put these flowers here? You should have put these flowers there instead of putting them here. You should have cut the grass slightly lower than it is right now. That's crazy. They won't do this. But you know who will do this? People that will do this are people that are not meant to be in your life. They're not meant to be in your garden. So you have the right to tell them to leave the garden. They're trespassing. That's against the law. If they come back, they can go to jail. So that's just a simple reminder, man. Never forget this. Because it seems like a lot of people forget this. A lot of people forget that we have control over what we're doing in life. And you can design your life the way you want it to be. You should never tolerate someone that is trying to change you, change your garden. You should never tolerate that. Now, see, the thing is, it gets a little bit tricky here, right? Because you might have fake friends. You might have a garden that is not necessarily the best. Someone else might step in that garden and see, if you don't take care of this tree over there, it's gonna die. A fake friend is not gonna point that out, even though they know that that's what's gonna happen. They might not point that out, but a real friend is gonna be honest. He's gonna tell you, you know what? I would love to tell you something, man. You see this tree right there? When was the last time you watered it? If you don't water it, it's gonna die in 2 weeks. That's a real friend right there, because he cares. They care about your garden. But the fake friend, they'll notice the same exact scenario, but they just won't say anything. They'll tell you, oh, your garden is beautiful just the way it is. It's perfect. And if everyone else thinks it's not beautiful, they're wrong. That's the fakest kind of person that you can ever interact with, because they don't really care about you. They know information, but if they're holding it back, they're not telling you the truth that will serve you. They're not telling you the truth that will help you grow and become better. You feel me?